Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. My name is Pranav Panchal. Today, I'll be presenting my project submission for Human Factor AI, led by John Reifschneider, offered by Coursera. Predictive maintenance for car tire replacement. The agenda we'll be going through will be starting from task analysis, ending with ethical considerations. Let's get started. Task analysis. Problem description. The problem is to develop an AI-powered predictive maintenance system for car tire replacement. The system we're trying to develop is to use various factors like tire wear conditions, driving patterns, road conditions, weathers to predict optimal time for a car to change tire to ensure safety. The key task we're going to be solving is continuously monitoring tire wear and collect relevant data from car sensors to predict ideal time for tire replacement based upon the wear of the particular tire as well as the driving area and the conditions. What the user experience improvement will be is to simplify a task flow using user experience powered by AI system to integrate with the car dashboard sensors as well as integrate within a mobile app for recommendations to replace a tire. The current flow is similar to this, where an individual knows that the car is skidding in a rainy weather. Then the car is taken to the shop. The car is diagnosed requiring replacement. That builds a critical safety concern that requires immediate resolution. Requiring urgency service could incur extra cost. Using AI, what we can build is our car dashboard and the mobile app. We can run an offline model using the sensor data that we're capturing continuously. At the same time, we can notify um, preventive actions in terms of replacing the tire in X amount of miles. Also, with the mobile app, we can predict or we can find deals for the users for their particular tires that they need and schedule appointments with the shop as well per their convenience, building more of a comfortable state for the user where they're more prepared for bad weather or also at the same time they're avoiding a critical safety concern that lies. What we will do in our interactions. Our AI proverb will predict maintenance systems throughout the dashboard and mobile app. The system will provide a real-time update of the tire wear conditions, suggested the best time to replace within X amount of miles, given the user ability to say can replace within X amount of days as well, given the time that they're driving. The user experience or design. What are key considerations that we're going to be using? The primary inputs are really the car sensory data, which gives us a feedback loop on continuously an offline model, giving us a predictability. The transparency of the model, it's been disclosed due to complexity of the model, but we are able to provide predictable information through the dashboards on the wear and tear and the replacement timing of the tires. The uncertainty. Yes, there's definitely uncertainties due to unexpected weather that can take impact to the tire. Those are definitely uncertainties that can impact the predictability, but that can be looked at. Privacy considerations. The privacy, we're going to be using an offline model, which is really at the on the car itself, which is the sensory data. So yes, there's encryption and data privacy, but at being an offline model, it will be constrained at the local host. But applicable to privacy laws and obligations, where we are really extracting this information from a sensor, that would require some safeguard. But being an offline model, we would be able to overcome that. Lastly, um, what type of ethical considerations that we were looking at? Potential source biases. Bias may arise from historical data using untrained models, meaning that we've thus far how much data that we have used could present inconsistency, meaning that we would need to continuously be accurate at training the model. What are our goals in training for the ethical? We would, for the fairness purpose of it, the system would design to offer a fair and unbiased prediction for tire replacing, ensuring equal treatment for all car owners. Yes, that would require quite a bit of a data set at the same time. Accountability would be the car owners will have the right to understand, do they use the recommendation to pursue the car changes or not. So that's again giving the decisions to the particular user. The transparency, the model would not be full transparent because it's an offline model, but yes, it provides a clear explanation on why what we're doing in terms of we're using the sensory, the wear and tear information, the driving conditions. Based upon all that sensory data, we can provide some sort of transparency to the user on how we're uh, being ethical. And this summarizes my project submission for ethical AI. Thank you again. Have a good day. Bye bye.